Hello friends, let's talk about week 3 as working as a YouTube content creator. Week 3 was a turning point for my channel. I finalized the 4 video requirements that I needed to go ahead and release that first video publicly, and what I decided to do was to go ahead and move up the release date. So my original release date was going to be March 1st, so the first week of March, for releasing my very first video, with the caveat that the other 4 videos or the other 3 videos that would follow would be ready to go for that first release video. And what I ended up deciding to do was to go ahead and move up that release date to, instead of the first week of March, to the first week of February. And because I had my videos ready to go. And the reason I decided to do that was because the algorithm can start looking at that data and start pushing it to people outside of my immediate circle. And so that's why I decided to go ahead and release the videos early, just so I can start getting picked up on that algorithm a little bit faster. I did struggle deciding whether I should tell my family and friends about my channel, meaning should I post something on my Facebook and let people know that I'm starting this journey. I've seen a lot of content that says, just start quietly. Don't, publish it out to the world, and just quietly work on your channel and move on from there. And then people will just eventually find you and you can grow your channel. Eventually, I decided to go ahead and just post something on Facebook so my family and friends knew that I was starting this channel, because I think they're all going to be very supportive of this journey. There was no reason for me not to share this with them. I mean, it's not something I'm embarrassed about. It's not something that I think I would get negative feedback on. If anything, I think I could get positive feedback from my family, suggestions on what I should do that will help me improve. And so I did end up posting it on Facebook and on Instagram that I was starting this new channel and inviting them to join along. I did get suggestions from my family to try to start also a TikTok, that going on TikTok will help me to grow my channel faster. I've been avoiding TikTok a lot, mostly because I didn't want to get into that doom scrolling situation, and because in the very beginning when TikTok first came out, for some reason I was being charged by TikTok $120, and I didn't know what it was for, and it happened twice. And so I ended up deleting the app from my phone and removing it from any of my applications, because I couldn't figure out why TikTok was charging me 120. Well, it was 240 total, and so I ended up deleting it and I never brought it back onto my phone. So that was the one reason why I was hesitant to move forward with TikTok. I think once I get more comfortable with creating content, I might explore TikTok, but right now I've done one Instagram post, and I posted on Facebook that I was creating the channel, and then I went ahead and publicly released the first video, and the other 3 are scheduled to be released. And I will explore TikTok more in the future. I think it's a great suggestion for my family. I was just hesitant about using that app, and I don't want to overstress myself by adding more platforms to have to publish things to. This week I also worked a lot on the admin side of things as far as the YouTube channel goes. So I did sign up for the earning, to be able to earn money on YouTube through the AdSense. I also went on Amazon and created a storefront and added some items that I was purchasing for both channels, my homesteading channel and this channel here, on products that I have purchased that have been helping me a lot. And so I did those 2 things this week as part of like the background stuff to eventually become more established content creator, possible influencer, I don't know. But that's kind of the other things that I feel like I've accomplished this week as far as getting things done for my channel. How much research did I do on YouTube this week? Very minimal, and I think that's what contributed to being able to really go ahead and move forward with publishing those videos early. I don't recall any specific YouTube channels that really helped me with creating content, with background information, with helping me grow the channel. I think really because I limited it so much, I was able to move forward and get to a turning point with my channel. For video editing this week, I continue to use Clipchamp. I think I'm just comfortable with it now and I want to keep going with it. I've gotten, my recurring items kind of figured out. I've got a flow with Clipchamp and I'm hesitant to lose that flow. Now that I've got it going, I am quite a bit ahead of schedule, so I might be able to take time to learn a new editing app soon, but I really want to keep going with Clipchamp just because it's been so easy to learn and so easy to get things out there. I did find out that I have some upcoming travel for work, and so maybe what I'll do is I will try to switch to a new video editing app after that travel is done, because I'll have a little bit less stress as far as squeezing things in. So the week of travel, I'm not going to be able to do any work for YouTube. Maybe I can record some content, but no actual video editing or putting anything together. It'll really just be recordings and trying to find things that I can incorporate, like B-roll types activities or B-roll type footage to be able to include in future content. How many recordings did I do this week? I did 142 clips. Again, a lot of it is B-roll, a lot of it is more focused content now that I know what I'm trying to create for each of my channels. And so I think it's less junk and more real actual footage that I'm going to be using. How much did I spend on my channel this week? So this week I did have to spend a little bit of money on my channel, and that was because of my current setup that I have. I work all day in my office, and so when I finish my day job, I don't want to be stuck in my office any more than I have to. So I'm working in my living room on my coffee table, which has that little stand that you can lift up. And that was very uncomfortable. So I had to buy a couple of things to help me with that setup so that I could be a little bit more comfortable. I bought a keyboard, so I don't have to use the laptop keyboard. That was $39.99. I bought a laptop stand as well, and that was $27.98. That was to elevate the laptop screen a little bit so I'm not looking down. And then I also bought some USB to USB-C connector. My external hard drive is USB, but my laptop doesn't have a USB connector. And so what happened was I moved the laptop and I forgot that I had my external hard drive connected. And so it fell and it broke the USB-C part. So I had to buy a new USB to USB-C connector so that I can connect my external hard drive to my laptop. Those were the items that I had to invest in this week for the channel. How did I do with my schedule this week? I feel like this week I had less resistance with my schedule. I committed to what I needed to do as far as my workouts go, and I told myself I need to stop fighting myself on it. And so when the time came to do my workout, my alarm came, I shut off my laptop and I moved and did my workout. So I had a lot less resistance this week to my schedule than I had the last 2 weeks. I feel the big accomplishment for me this week was getting those 4 videos completed. I kept jumping back and forth on how I wanted to structure my videos and structure my channel. And so the first 2 weeks was really a lot of indecision, which I think slowed me down a lot. And so having that done was really a major accomplishment, and having those videos scheduled to publish was a big accomplishment for me. So how were my emotions this 3rd week of being a content creator? A lot better than the previous 2 weeks. Just committing to my schedule and making sure that I was doing all of my tasks on time really helped me to be less stressed. And so I think when I put that structure in place and I really committed to that structure, it really helped keep my emotions in check and keep my stress levels lower. And so that's going to be one thing that I need to continue to focus on, is sticking to my tasks. How did I do with my goal? I superseded my goal because I was able to publish my first video publicly a month ahead of schedule. So I'm very happy that I've gotten to that point, and now it's really about staying consistent. I think once I have stay consistent with my schedule and stay consistent with my systems that I currently have, in a couple of months, I will probably move and set another goal of incorporating more shorts into my content. So more shorts on YouTube and more short form content on Instagram, and possibly in the future TikTok, if I can get over the TikTok taking all that money from me from the very beginning. I use Canvas to create my thumbnails, and so I put in the Canvas that I wanted to remove the background and just leave the image of myself, and Canvas said, yeah, we can do it, but you have to upgrade. Well, I didn't want to pay for the upgrade, so I went to AI, ChatGPT, and I put in the same thing. I uploaded the picture and I said, can you remove the background on here? And ChatGPT was able to do it for free. I then took that image back over to Canvas to finish creating my thumbnail. So I am still continuing to use AI. It's helping me to save money, not having to upgrade on certain software or tools that I use regularly. And it's really just helping me streamline and be more efficient so that I'm not wasting a lot of time. Again, with a full-time job during the day, when I am working on this channel on my evenings and my weekends, I want to make sure that I'm maximizing my time as much as possible. And AI has really been able to help me do that. What are some of the milestones that I met this week? I think it's really getting some of that admin stuff out of the way. I went and I signed up for the YouTube earning to be able to earn money in the future with YouTube. I also got my Amazon storefront created and links added to some of my videos. So now moving past just the content creator side of things and really focusing on possible future earning side of things has really been a big milestone for me to be able to really take this to the next level and really get serious about it. Again, I've only published one video, but these are the things that are going to help me establish this channel for the long run. And that wraps up week 3 of being a content creator on YouTube. I want to thank you for the privilege of your time, and I hope to see you next week.